Yo, what is going on? It's your boy, the Savage Gangsta #1, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing another Savage vlog today on June 23rd, 2016. It's 8:10 at night, and it's still light outside, because it's summertime or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm aware I haven't done a video in nearly 3 weeks. I'm sorry, I've just been getting a lot of crap from teachers, because during those 3 weeks, school is almost over, and now school is over, luckily. I finally finished school this past Monday. The last Monday was our last day, so this is my fourth day of summer vacation, because today's Thursday, and we left on Monday. Kids had to come back on Tuesday, but only if they didn't attend school on Monday, because on Monday we took final exams for our teachers, and we had to do the same thing on Friday. What happened on Friday was on Friday and Monday we had half days, and on Friday we took classes 1 and 2, and then on Monday we took classes 3 and 4. Anyway, on Friday, I didn't have anything to do because what our teachers did is they gave us our tests earlier in the week, so we'd have Friday as a free day because, my nice teachers, they don't like kids having to work on Fridays. They know kids hate working on Fridays. So they had us do our final exams early. So we had Friday off. We didn't have to do anything on Friday. When we got to school, we just hung out in Massive's class, and then in Moron's class, we watched Amazing Spider-Man 2. So that was pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? Then on Monday, though, we did have to do crap. We took our final exams in both of those classes. I know I failed hallways, but I passed Saucy's, so that's good. And I passed Massives and Morons, apparently, as well, because I got my final report card and it says I passed all my classes except hallways, which sucks because that means that I have to attend a physical science class this summer. So I still have summer school through all this, unfortunately. But luckily it's only for one teacher and it's only for 1 month. It's not for all 3. You see, what's going to happen is today I went to school, and they had me sign this stuff, and they had me pay $35, which my mom actually made me pay. My mom's made me pay that. So, that was done. And then after that they told me to come back on July 5th, and that I'd be starting my summer school class on July 5th. But they said that whatever the teacher gave me, that if I finished it all early enough, then I wouldn't have to stay as long. So I'm happy about that. So that means that as long as I work really hard, I shouldn't have to go there for very long, and my summer should still be intact. So yeah. So that's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? Today itself was a long day, because not only did we go to school and do that, but then, a couple hours later, I had to go with my grandma and do a plethora of shit. First, what we did is we had to go to my great-grandmother's house because my grandma needed my help to move this bureau that she saw at a store that she really wanted to get for my mom, but she couldn't move it to her car, so she had me do it. But she didn't have room in her car for it, so she went to my great-grandmother's house, and we borrowed her van, and we were going to go to the store and get it and put it in, the back of the van. And but anyway, we had to do all that after I had a hearing appointment. I had to go to a hearing appointment today, which only took like half an hour, so that was good. There was nothing wrong with me, so I'm fine. So then after that, we went to, the store, because we went to my great-grandmother's before my appointment to borrow the van, which we drove to my appointment, and then after the appointment, we drove the van to the store to get the bureau and drive it back here and set it up, which we did. We went there, we bought it, and it took us a long time because my grandma gets so easily distracted, and she wanted to look around at everything, and I do mean everything. So that's just my grams for you. So yeah, then me and my grams, we we put the bureau in the trunk. Luckily, the woman at the counter, she had dolly for us to move it to the car, which unfortunately we didn't have when we moved it into the house, but she helped us move it to our car, so that was good. And then we dropped it off here. Luckily, it needed to be painted, so we didn't have to bring it all the way into the house. We just had to bring it onto my front porch. So yeah, we did that, and that's not a very long walk. So, and, we took the drawers out first. We took the drawers out of the bureau first, and that was that. It was a lot lighter without the drawers in it. That's for sure. And I had a good laugh because my grandma can't say drawer, like D-R-A-W-E-R. She says it draw, like she says D-R-A-W. She says draw. And I'm just like thinking to myself, like, she's not saying it right. So you're supposed to say drawer. And she's like, no, you say draw. And then I'm like, drawer, draw, drawer, draw, drawer, draw. And I ask her, can you even say the word drawer? And then she's like, and then she still says draw, and I'm just like laughing because she can't say drawer. she has like I don't know, it's like we speak with the same accent, but she still can't pronounce it right. It's so funny. Unfortunately, these last 3 weeks, I haven't had any friends over. I haven't had any of my homies over here up in my crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been trying to get Big D and AR here for weeks now, and they keep bailing on me. But luckily, this week they're finally free, because apparently they've been busy these last few weeks, just like I have. Big D's grandmother came last week, and they went out of state together or something like that for like a family vacation. And the week before that, or rather not Big D, he had to go to a wedding, which was his mom's wedding, because his mom married her boyfriend. So yeah. So I'm not saying that they didn't have good reason for coming. I'm just a little peeved because they keep bailing on me. But luckily, they're both coming here tomorrow, and they're gonna be here till at least Saturday. So, since it's summer vacation, there's no real time limit. I was really, really sure they were going to have to go to summer school, though, because they both had to go to summer school last summer. Big D, he went to summer school all last summer, and except for August. He was free August, so we hung out a lot in August. And apparently AR, who I didn't know at that point, he also had to go to summer school with him, and I think that's how they became friends. So, but apparently neither of them are going to summer school this year, so that's good. I'm kind of surprised Big D's not going to summer school, though, if I'm honest with you, because I talked to his mom, and she says that he failed all of his classes, like F's. But, apparently, like, the teachers don't want to deal with him, because apparently he's kind of rude in school or whatever. So, they kind of just passed him on. That's the problem with American education now. They don't freaking care if a student's failing. They pass them anyway. At least he's lucky, I failed one fucking class, and I have to go to summer school. It's... high school and middle school are so much different, because Big D's still in middle school. He's a year younger than me. So he's still in middle school. And he got held back a year, so he's heading into 8th grade, and I'm heading into 10th. So yeah, Big D and AR are coming this weekend, and another big thing I need to mention is that I have a new hangout. I'm not just going to the park anymore. I'm also heading to B&G, Boys and Girls Club. I just call it B&G. So I've been going to B&G for about a week or so now. Well, I couldn't go last week is the thing, because all of last week they had B&G closed to set up the summer activities or whatever. But, it was really fucking annoying. Like, I wanted to go to B&G so I could hang out with LOL, my other homie LOL. And, and what happened was they kept, not giving me my new ID, because I was renewing a membership. I wasn't new to the club, I was just renewing a membership. because I used to go there in 2014, but then I stopped going there because I didn't like it there at that point. So I stopped going there, and I still had my card from 2014, and apparently they said that I didn't need to get a new card, but I didn't hear them, so I kept saying that I had renewed my membership, so I had to keep talking with the person at the counter, like, about getting my new card until it finally struck me that I wasn't actually supposed to get a new card, and I feel like such an idiot now. Anyway, at BNG, I have been hanging out with LOL, but I also met a couple new homies named Cody and Jacob, who I play Guitar Hero and Call of Duty MW3 with. So, yeah. Anyway, also I need to let you know, in case you guys get confused, I have a plethora of friends now with nicknames. I gave a bunch of my homies nicknames near the end of the year. So there's me, Savage. Then there's Big D, AR, LOL, CJ, which stands for Curious Jeff, because I told him he looked like a monkey, and for some reason he wasn't offended by that, so he started going by Curious Jeff, so I called him CJ. So, Savage, which is me, Big D, AR, LOL, CJ, then there's 800, who I call 800 because he broke a lease phone, like a phone that he was supposed to hold on to temporarily, a lease phone, and he broke it. Now he has to pay $800 for it. So I call him 800. Then there's who else is there? There's Pinky, who's the before-mentioned girl that I mentioned that I might have a crush on, and I call her that because she wears pink a lot. Then there's a girl named Boombox, who I call Boombox because she has this, like, stereo in her backpack that she connects to with her Bluetooth phone. So she walks around with, like, music playing out of her backpack all the time. So I call her Boombox. And then there's J1 and J2. J1 and J2 are Jess1 and Jess2 because I know two girls named Jess. There's one who's my ex-girlfriend, and then there's one who was in the same class as me, CJ, and LOL. She was in Massey's class as well. We all sat together all the time. You know, from like the beginning of class, we all sat together. And that's how I made friends with LOL and J2. It was from that class. So, yeah. Since I met my ex-girlfriend before the second Jess, that's why I call my ex-girlfriend J1, and I call the second Jess J2, which, they got used to, so they don't mind if I call them J1 and J2 now, which is fine. So, yeah, just to go over the list again, Savage, Big D, AR, LOL, CJ, J1, J2, Pinky, and Boombox. I know, it's a lot to cover, and that's not even all my friends. I have a bunch of friends without nicknames as well, like Andrew, Ernesto, there was, a couple other people whose names I don't remember right now for some reason. Oh, Cody and Jacob, right. So, I have friends with and without nicknames, so, yeah. Hang on, I think I got a text on my phone. Hang on. I heard the text sound go off. It better not be for what I think it is. Please don't be what I think it is. Nah. It is. My mom wants to frickin' hang out with me again. I don't know why. She frickin' always wants to hang out with me. I don't get it. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys something. I'm turning on my normal light now. I don't actually... Wait, I'm wearing the hat? Huh. I couldn't see in the light. I thought that I was wearing this hat. I meant to show this hat. Whatever, I'll take it off. Yeah. So I did all this to it. Over the last couple weeks, I've like done my own art on it. Like that. This is all in Afrikaans, by the way. Like, none of this is English. Well, most of it's not English. It's all because I'm following what it says there, Zeph Culture. And then there's my name, Savage, and it's got, it's got that on the side. You can't see very well. So yeah, it's got all that. So yeah, you know, I did a custom job for my hat. I'm gonna do that for shirts as well. I'm just gonna call it for this video actually, because my mom said she wants me in there in 5 minutes, which is probably now 3. So you know, I'm just gonna call for this video so I can start the upload. So yeah, peace out, homies.